So I found this post on the Pokey Investing subreddit that I wanted to share with you guys because this post, in my opinion, sort of sums up what is going to happen here in the near future whenever this market really starts to cool off. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people like this person. Now, there's no hate towards this person because you can do whatever you want. You know, if you leave, if you stay, in Pokemon, it doesn't really matter. You do what you want to do. But this, in my opinion, is why Pokemon investing works, even though, there has been talks about, there's a lot of Pokemon investors now. There's a lot of people holding on to sealed product. There's just a ton of people hoarding this stuff. Well, a lot of new people that start, right, that have gotten into Pokemon within the last year. There may be people that will stay long term, but a lot of people start to fall off when hype dies down, when they start to get a little bit bored. A lot of people will stop buying, and a lot of people will probably start selling. And I just wanted to show you guys this post because, in my opinion, it sort of sums up a person that is relatively new to Pokemon, that they're already sort of done collecting. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with doing this, and based on the pictures they have here of what they bought, they spent a lot of money. So I can understand it, especially now product is pretty expensive. It's understandable, but it just goes to show how many people just stop after a little bit of time. And there's nothing wrong with that, but in my opinion, it's just what's going to happen here in the near future. And I feel like there is going to be a lot of people that got into this market when it was hot, and then when it cools off, they're going to get bored of stuff, and then they're going to leave. So as we can see here, the title is "The Journey Has Come to a Close." So before we read the post, let's just look at what this person has. So they have a good variety of stuff, and they honestly picked a lot of good stuff. They got basically, is this all the Pokemon Center ETBs from Scarlet and Violet? They have some from Sword and Shield as well. That's pretty cool. They have a Hidden Fates box. They have Destined Rivals. They have some of the new stuff. And then the booster boxes, they have some good stuff here. They have some older stuff, some Sun and Moon stuff, Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse. These each are, I think, above $2,000 at this point. Some nice stuff here, nice fusion, some Scarlet and Violet stuff. Overall, it looks like they just bought like one of everything basically. Some good stuff here, Lost Origin, that's cool. They have some UPCs. They have Charizard, Celebrations, 151, Booster Bundle, Sealed Display, 151 Sealed Display. So they got the good stuff, and I guess they just got this random vintage thing. But they got a good variety of stuff. Honestly, some good pickups. So let's just read what this person has to say about their collection slash investment, whatever you want to call it. Every beginning has an end. You gotta know when enough is enough, and I have come to my conclusion that after the Scarlet and Violet blog ends, I'm done collecting anything Pokemon related and sitting on what I currently have. Now, they are posting this on the Poke Investing subreddit, and I've always sort of questioned this. Is like, okay, they're talking about collecting, but they're posting it on a Poke Investing subreddit, so I guess it's one of those situations where it's like collecting and investing. So it seems like they've had enough for whatever reason. I guess maybe they ran out of space in their house where to display it, or to store it, possibly. But they're saying that they're just done and they're just gonna sit on what they have currently, which not a bad idea. But okay, let's just keep reading. I have been collecting since, wrong spelling, Obsidian Flames came out. So let's just think about this. Obsidian Flames released August 11th of 2023. So it's been almost 2 years at this point. We'll give them that. So they've stayed in Pokemon for about 2 years, which is longer than probably most new people will. So they've been here for about 2 years, but still, to just stop buying anything. I mean, if you're collecting slash investing, 2 years is not that long. For example, like, I wouldn't even say I've been investing for that long, but I've been doing this since like 2021. So what is that now? Like 4 years. So I've been here for a little bit now. But this person, after just a little bit under 2 years, they're already done. Um, so I have been collecting since Obsidian Flames, and this journey never seems to have an ending. And I'm finally putting it to bed and appreciating everything I've gotten so far. Well, guess what? This journey, if you're trying to invest slash collect Pokemon, it is never really going to end unless Pokemon just goes down, right? I mean, they come out with new sets every like 2-3 months, so it's a never ending thing. And here's the thing, like, I feel like this person making this post, I wonder what this person was trying to get out of it. Because, okay, let's say you put in your mind, like, I'm not gonna buy a single thing. What does that really do for you, right? Because let's say a new product comes out and you like it. Are you then going to then just say, oh, I'll buy this one though? Like, I don't understand what's the point of posting that you're just done collecting, like, because it's never coming to an end and you're kind of just happy where you're at. Like if something comes out in the future and you like it for some reason, maybe the box is cool, you're not gonna buy it because you said you're done. So I don't really understand this post, but okay. I have always wanted a collection of any kind, and my brother found the vintage Pokemon cards as kids, fell in love with the idea of building my own collection, and here we are today. Okay, cool. I know between Black Bolt and White Flare that this block has almost become come to an end, and I'm so overjoyed with everything this Scarlet Violet block had to offer. If people want all the prices I've paid, I'll do so, but goodness will it be a task, lol. But I'm signing off and will be a lurker moving forward. Thank you for your time and read. So wholesome post, no, I guess hate towards this person, but still it is sort of confusing that this person just made a post saying I'm done, because I'm telling you there probably will be something in the near future that will probably be cool that you will want, and once this block's over and you're done, I mean, are you just gonna stop forever? But they've gotten some good stuff if they really truly can hold on to this stuff. I mean, assuming they paid, not current market prices for this stuff, and they maybe paid, I guess the numbers these were at maybe a few years ago, then I would say they're probably doing pretty well right now. So they've done well, but I mean, to say that you're just done forever to me is kind of crazy. But let's just keep reading the comments here, and we'll be done. Dude, since collecting since Obsidian Flames, you just started. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so about 2 years. It's not that long, but I guess it's longer than I guess new people that usually just come into Pokemon during the hype thing. You'll be back, probably. I like the part where he made a retirement post and started in Obsidian Flames. No hate for people getting into it, but homie didn't even make it through a full block. Crazy to think how much of these he paid market for too. I'd quit too. Well, we don't know what he paid. I'm not going to sue anything. Some people fall for the hyper slow content creators. He's talking about me. And some people just burn out overdoing it. I saw the market rising in December and rushed to catch up on Scarlet and Violet. I'm glad I did because it went up more. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say even this person has, I guess overdone it. He's bought one of like each set, which at least to me that's not overdoing it. If you're buying one box of each set, you're max paying, what, $100, $200 for something. So I feel like that's not overdoing it. Every set comes out what, like every 2-3 months. I feel like it's not overdoing it, I guess, in this situation, but some people do definitely, overdo it. You'll be back. Just wait. You just started, bro. Stop after 2 to 3 eras. Bro said, I'll take one of everything and dipped. The average collector only lasts 6 to 9 months in this hobby. That's a nice collection. I've been very lucky catching restocks in store and online, but lately no luck. Collecting since Obsidian Flames, so like a year. Yeah, about like 2 years. Wow, nice job on Pokemon Center ETBs. Nice collection. This is like a professional athlete announcing their retirement after their second season and riding the bench those 2 years. I listened to people on TikTok getting rich, and I thought I would too. Well, to be honest with you, if this person bought these things, I guess before like the past year, like they bought these about a year ago, they're doing extremely well. I mean, obviously some of the stuff is newer, but let's say for example, Sword and Shield stuff and Scarlet and Violet stuff, if they really bought these when these were released and all of these when they released, they're doing really good. So I wouldn't say that this person, whoever made this comment saying that I listened to TikTok that I would get rich, if you do percentages on how much this person really, made, I mean, they're doing extremely well. So I don't really know why this person even commented this, because like I said, they bought everything pretty much like a year ago past. They're doing extremely well. Missing the Evolving Skies booster box. Yeah, they're missing that. It's kind of surprising they had the Sun and Moon stuff and no Evolving Skies. The classic lay them out on the table. I've seen this go either of two ways. The first one is either they rip everything all at once and then post a photo of the 100 hits and top loaders. The second way is the attempt to sell everything that they have accumulated in one swoop and exit the hobby entirely. So yeah, I mean, this person, just based on their mentality, I wouldn't be surprised, right? I wouldn't be surprised if this person, since they're already leaving and they're saying they're leaving, if at some point in the next probably few months they sell everything or they start opening stuff up, just based on them already saying that, oh, I'm done, it's never ending. I mean, that sort of mentality, if you're trying to invest what you're posting on the Poke Investing subreddit, if you have that mentality, you're not going to be here for long, and that's where people will sell and stop buying stuff. And that's why this Pokemon investing thing sort of works, because people that just come into here during like, the hype stuff, even though this person came in here, Obsidian Flames, I guess, release, which is not during the hype thing, but new people, if you're not here for like at least a few years and you leave before that, most likely those are the type of people to sell, open up all their stuff. It is what it is, nothing wrong with it, Well, that's why Pokemon investing works, because people go in and out the hobby. Not everybody that enters here stays here forever. It's not a thing. It's just how human psychology works. You get bored with something. Maybe you see, hey, this box, like these, Sun and Moon boxes are like 2 grand, and you don't really care about Pokemon anymore. Like, you're gonna sell this stuff, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to show you guys this post because it just represents somebody that is already leaving the space, because I guess they're just tired of it or whatever. It's going to happen to a lot of people. I'm telling you, when this market slows down, things will cool off and the hype will go away. And a lot of people are going to end up like this person. They're not going to buy anything anymore. They're going to sit on their stuff for a little bit. They're going to get tired of seeing it, and they're going to sell it. So that's what I want to show you guys here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.